Alrighty, folks, hello and welcome to Kim, Colorado, where we've got a varsity basketball matchup for you. The Swink Lady Lions taking on the Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. I am Brody Doherty, bringing you this game alongside Faith Vernier. We're getting things all set up and ready to go. Brad Doherty will be on camera for you tonight, folks. I think it'll be a good one. How you doing tonight, Faith? Oh, yeah, you can't hear me. That's just going to be how the setup works tonight. I'm sorry. Here, you can. We can get it. We can get it all figured out in just a second. But got starters on the floor now for the Swink Lady Lions. Number 14, a senior, Hunter Wallace. Number 20, a sophomore, Jocelyn James. A sophomore, number 24, Brianna McElroy. A sophomore, number 30, Taylor Mendenhall. And a senior, number 34, Charlotte Heberly. For the other side of the court, Kim Branson Lady Mustang starters. And starters for the Lady Mustangs. We got number 3, Charlie Burley, a freshman. A freshman, number 31, Kennedy Cranston. A junior, number 11, Emma Amato. A junior, number 24, Alexi Winford. And a senior, number 34, Isabel Gonzalez. Here's your starting lineups, folks. Faith, how do you think this one's going to go? No, they can still hear you if you talk. It's just you can't hear yourself if you talk.
Oh, okay. That was kind of confusing me. Sorry. But, no, I think this is going to be a good matchup.
Think it's going to be a good matchup? There we go.
Yep.
Alrighty, folks, set to jump right now. We've got number 34, Charlotte Heberly, going to jump against Lexi Winford. Lady Mustangs playing with 6 girls on the contest. Gabby Rios went down with an injury at the end of their last matchup. Jump go swing way ends up in the hands of Charlie Burley. Gives to Kennedy Cranston at the top. Mustangs swinging the ball into the corner. Lexi kicks back out to Kennedy. Now Amato down to Gonzalez. Winford in the other corner. Looking inside for Burley, just didn't give to her. Now Cranston at the top. Mustangs going to keep swinging this ball until they get the look they want. Lexi now goes inside to Burley. Kicking out. Cranston swinging to Amato. She's going to pull up a 3-ball, and good. Nope. Referees rule it a long 2. This will be Hunter Wallace at the top. She's going to feed inside to Charlotte Heberly. Shot from number 24, Brianna McElroy. No good. Rebounded by Burley. Mustangs now going to wheel and deal. Look for a similar result. Gonzalez right side. Now Winford wants to go inside. Skip pass over to Amato. Now they're going to swing it again. Gonzalez pump fake drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound Heberly. Faith, we've seen a couple possessions so far. What do you think keys to this game are going to be for both sides?
I think if Swink can get out and run a little bit, it'll be hard for the Mustangs because they are a shorter girl. It'll really test them, see how in shape they are.
Fair enough. Endurance is going to be a big key to this one. Lions with a deep bench. Mustangs, not so much. Gonzalez, 1 dribble. 3-ball is good. Mustangs looking like they're firing on the right cylinders so far. Here comes Hunter Wallace with the handle for the Lions. Wallace looking for an option. She's stopped by Amato at the top. Has Brianna McElroy looking inside. That's Heberly. Kicking out number 20, Jocelyn James. She's going to put up a jumper. Rebound by Lexi Winford. Now, if you're the Mustangs, I think on the other side of the ball, you want to slow things down. You want to run things at your pace. Like, do whatever you can to not get tired out. Gonzalez passed up the 3-ball. Lexi Winford going to shoot, and a little strong on that one. Wallace, top of the key. She's going to find Mendenhall. Kicks out to McElroy. Back into Mendenhall. No good. Rebound taken by, I believe that was Heberly. Lions going to move the ball around. Kicking out. That's a 3-ball from McElroy and finds the net. Lots of shots from beyond the arc. This could be a contest full of fireworks. Amato back up to Cranston. Gonzalez on the right side. Now looking inside for Burley. Quickly kicks out to Cranston. Amato, she's going to launch another one. That one no good. Rebounded by McElroy. McElroy going to have the handle. Looking inside. Taken away by Winford. Amato's going to have the fast break opportunity up the floor. Layup is good for Emma Amato. She's got 5 points on the night already. Or 4 points, excuse me. Counted that first shot as a 2-pointer.
I know, the Mustangs have had quite a hot start, Brody, don't you think?
Absolutely. It's been interesting seeing them find their gear in the first set of games. Sometimes it takes about a quarter for them to find their rhythm, but they're finding it quick and early as that shot from McElroy is good. But loving what the Lady Mustangs are putting out so far. Cranston going to give to Amato on the left side. Looking for an inside option. Mustang's going to swing. Amato thinks about the drive. She's going to back it all the way back out. Gonzalez on the right. Has Winford in the corner. Goes into Burley. Now out to Winford. Gonzalez, 3-ball. That one no good. Rebound. Heberly. You know what? That's the kind of shot that the Mustangs want. They want that inside-outside rotation that leads to a 3-ball. Rebound Kennedy Cranston. And if you're Swink, you want to get the looks that you want. You've got size on the inside. That's something that you can capitalize on. I'm sure that's an adjustment they'll make at some point, but I'm very looking forward to seeing how this game plays out. Winford in the corner. She's going to try to skip past to Gonzalez. Picked off. Taken by McElroy. That's going to be Wallace pushing up the floor looking for James. James back to McElroy. And 3-ball from James. No good. Rebound. Heberly. Outlet pass taken away by Lexi Winford. Mustang's going to slow it down now. They're going to try to set up the offense. Gonzalez right side. Wanted the jumper, no good. Now swing another side to Amato. Amato now down to Winford. She's going to look inside for Burley. Burley immediately kicks out. I'd love to see her at least look for the rim. You may give up a little bit of size inside to Charlotte Heberly, but you can still get a shot. Nice shot by Kennedy Cranston. Ends up with her own board. Couldn't get the putback. McElroy going to bring it back down. Brianna McElroy, she's going to wheel and deal for her Lions. Wallace right side and pass inside, just errant, going the other way.
It's a hard pass to make.
Very much so. A little bit of off balance, throwing it all the way in. Here comes Kennedy Cranston.
The Mustangs have been really patient with the ball, so let's see if they can get something together here.
Absolutely, and if you were the Mustangs, what kind of shot are you looking for right now?
That extended, like, free throw extended line, like 3, or even the post shot or in the high post.
There you go, fair enough. And if you're the Lions, what would you like to generate on this offensive side?
I think they're getting a lot of three-point looks, and I feel like they have the size advantage inside, so maybe they need to capitalize on that a little bit more.
Yes, man, once those threes start going down, we could see this game swing really quick.
Oh, yeah.
Amato skip pass to Gonzalez.
The Lions aren't being very aggressive on defense either.
No, they could dial up the pressure. The Mustangs.
Yeah, the Mustangs are just getting whatever they want.
Yeah, they could dial up that pressure, force the Mustangs to play faster since they only have 6 girls. Could put them in a tough position, but timeout called by head coach Walter James. We'll be back in just a second after a word from LARCC Trucking.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Big thanks to LARCC Trucking for stepping up and sponsoring this broadcast. 7-5 is your score. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Got a lot of basketball to play here, folks. Swink Lady Lions, they're trying to find their gear. Lady Mustangs came out with a flurry of quick offense. 4 points from Emma Amato and a 3-ball from Isabel Gonzalez. Lady Lions trying to find a gear, trying to find an answer. Going inside, that's Taylor Mendenhall. She's going to go to work, gets her own board. Swink comes down with it, kicking out. That's going to be a shot put up by Hunter Wallace. No good. Rebound Swink and tie up underneath. Substitution in for the Lions. I believe that is number 32, Madeline Bamberg, getting her first minutes of the game. Inbounds McElroy looking for an option. She's going to swing out to Wallace. One dribble, kicks back to McElroy. Said no to the 3-ball. Trying to work back around the top, gives to Wallace. And 3-ball, no good. It's going to be a rebound by Heberly. Swink really dominating the boards on this side. And that pass errant.
They're getting a lot of second chance looks, which the Mustangs need to take away. But they're not being able to capitalize on them, so.
You know, that's something the Mustangs are probably holding on to right now. And we've got a referee timeout, as we've got a quick substitution. This will be number, let's see, who's that? Number 42, Daisley Heberly, checking into the game, getting her first minutes of the contest. As number 30, Taylor Mendenhall, takes a seat. She may be dealing with a bloody nose, folks. You can't get blood on your jersey, or else you are forced to sub out until that blood is gone. Gonzalez trying to get some ball movement, looking inside. That pass almost taken away by Heberly. Amato passed up the shot. Now she one dribble jumper, no good. Good shot selection by Amato. And we've got a whistle underneath. That was Madeline Bamber battling for that one. Foul called. I believe that's on Charlie Burley. You know, foul trouble is just one of those things that the Mustangs can't afford, being down a girl. You know, Faith, you played in several of these situations where you don't really have that much of a bench. How did you overcome that and get some W's?
You know, knowing when to be smart and when to be aggressive.
Very wise. Got a double dribble on the floor. Hunter Wallace, a little too raring to go. 7-5 remains the score. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Kennedy Cranston. Now Isabel Gonzalez on the right side. Up top for Cranston. Mustangs going to trying to rotate the ball. Gonzalez, 3-ball. And that's going to bounce all the way over the rim and go in the other way. .11 seconds on the clock now for the Lions. McElroy going to try to put up a shot here. Go tied into the second quarter. Wallace, she's going to put up the shot. That one a little too strong. And that'll do it. Clock expires. 7-5 will be the score at the end of one. And we'll be back in just a moment after a word from Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado. And we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Yo, 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 welcome back to the show. We're getting ready to start the second quarter here in Kim. Brody, what do you think we're going to see in this second quarter?
You know, I think we've seen decent production from both sides. The Mustangs, they had a lot of early offense, just kind of slowing down as they've progressed, maybe gotten a little bit tired. Expect to see more passing. They've really given up a lot of size inside now with Charlie Burley subbed out. 3-ball from Kennedy Cranston, no good. And if you're the Swink Lady Lions, you want to capitalize on your size mismatches on the inside now. Try to get looks inside the paint and go to work. Nice swing out pass to Wallace. Fishing for a foul there, couldn't get it. And whistle as that was number 30, Taylor Mendenhall, fouled underneath the bucket. That foul called on number 24, Lexi Winford. McElroy looking for an option. He's going to pass all the way out to Wallace. Now corner James. She's going to bring it back around the top. Gives to McElroy on the right side. Corner, that's Daisy Heberly. And tipped out of bounds and staying here. Faith, it's been 7-5 for the last several minutes. How do you think these teams, what can they improve on?
Well, Kim has in a smaller lineup right now, so I feel like Swink should have been able to capitalize on that, but Kim was able to keep the pressure on their guards, so they weren't able to get that good post look. And Kim is getting the shots that they want on the outside of the defense, but they're not being able to fall right now, so sometimes you just get in a slump, so I think they'll get out of that.
Fair enough, and the only way to get out of a slump is to shoot. Emma Motto trying to do it there, couldn't get it. Rebound Daisy Heberly. Coming back this way is Hunter Wallace. She's going to try to work around Amato. Looking all the way inside for Heberly, just too strong. Daisy Heberly was wide open.
Both of these teams are just kind of walking the ball up the floor right now. Brody, do you ever think they're going to pick up the pace a little bit?
I think that's kind of how these teams play. We see some teams that really try to push. They want to be fast. They want to catch the other team on their off foot. But when you play at a slower pace like this, you really play your game. Oh, nice putback attempt by Lexi Winford. No good that time. But I think playing slow. Well, we got a fast break attempt here, so I could eat my words. Jocelyn James shot no good. Looked like Cranston got a hand on it. She's going to come down with it going the other way.
Kennedy pushing the ball now a little bit.
Lexi Winford shot no good. Here comes Wallace. Wallace getting a screen from Mendenhall. Now kicks out to McElroy. 3-ball is good. 8 points on the night for Brianna McElroy. Leading all scorers and having every point for the Swink Lady Lions. Amato, corner for Shively. She's going to pull a 3. And good. Gianna Shively.
So one thing I really like about the Mustang team is that all their scoring is really even. A lot of these teams that they're playing against have just one player that's really
that handles a lot of the load.
Yeah.
There you go.
I never finished my thought.
That's all right. No worries. I do that more times than I care to count. Hunter Wallace, nice steal. She's going to try to push, and Emma Motto just put too much of a body. Checking into the game now is Charlie Burley. Mustangs doing all they can to get good rotation, get good rest. But can't be there for too long as Isabel Gonzalez takes a seat this time. Wallace going to wheel and deal for the Lions. She's going to try the right side. Corner for McElroy. Skip pass. She's looking for James. Inside for Mendenhall. She's going to go up through contact. And Kennedy Cranston saves the board.
You don't see very many girls do that move, do you, Brody? Jump out of bounds to save a ball.
That was a very athletic play. You don't see that terribly often.
I used to try, but I never really succeeded.
It just takes a crazy level of, awareness to know where your feet are. It doesn't sound all that complicated, but when you're trying to fly through the air for a loose ball, it can be kind of nuts.
And to know where your teammates are at.
Very true. Because half the time it just goes to the other team when you try to save them. Hunter Wallace. She's going to get a screen from James. Runner, no good. Rebound, Mendenhall. McElroy back inside to Mendenhall and gets the foul off of Lexi Winford. 3 team fouls on the quarter for the Mustangs. Second for Lexi.
Lexi's going to have to play a little bit smarter now.
Absolutely.
Not so aggressive, but...
when you want to win, when you're a competitive player, sometimes that leads into that aggressive style of play.
Oh, absolutely.
Stepping back into the game, that is number 32, Madeline Bamber. Got another Lady Lion looking to check in. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Winford. Lexi going to give to Cranston on the right side. Looking nice pass to Emma Amato. Jumper, no good. That was a great pass by Kennedy Cranston. Amato wishes she could have had that one back. McElroy inside for Mendenhall. Ball loose, taken away by Cranston. She's going to try to run with it. Gives to Amato. Amato jumper, just short. Rebound Cranston. Shively, short shot, no good. Rebound Mendenhall. Once she gets in there, that board's basically hers. McElroy out to Wallace. Now back to McElroy. Guarded very closely by Cranston. McElroy, she's going to have a runner and is going to the line. This is going to be number 3 on Lexi.
I think that was just a wrong place, wrong time kind of foul.
Very much so.
She wasn't trying to foul. She just kind of got ran into.
Very true. And great job by McElroy as well. Getting in there, getting the contact, and going to the stripe. She has all the points so far and looking to tack on another 2. First one is up, no good. Coming into the game now, 2 subs, 1 for each side. That's number 34, Charlotte Heberly, in for the Lions, and Isabel Gonzalez in for the Mustangs.
For the sports, yes.
Second shot by McElroy. Falls through.
Yes, it's being broadcast, and it should be live right now. Hold on, let me go and double check and make sure it's up.
Kennedy Cranston going to wheel and deal for the Mustangs. I know I say that a lot. It's just fun. Gonzalez looking for an option inside. She's going to give to Charlie Burley. Burley going up through contact. Ooh, little too strong.
Yes, sir, it's up and live in 25
Wallace coming the other way. Going to go right side for McElroy. Nice get pass over to James. 3 ball from Hunter Wallace. No good. Rebound. Charlotte Heberly battling for it. And whistle as she tied it up with Charlie Burley. It's going to possession arrow going for the Lions. Currently down by 1. Swink playing well, but they could do with a change of pace here. And Wallace fouled on the shot. That is 5 on the quarter, so Lady Lions will have a trip to the line regardless of the foul at this point. So they are now considered in the double bonus. 2 fouls on Kennedy Cranston. First one, no good for Hunter Wallace.
The Lions are really struggling with their free throws right now, huh, Brody?
Yeah, and there's also something to be shooting in a unfamiliar gym. It's just the rim sometimes looks different. The lights are different. It can kind of throw off a shooter's perspective. And we've seen that from the Lions from beyond the arc. They just haven't been able to hit. So I would hate to play these girls in their home gym where they're more familiar with the context. Shively on the right side. That pass is deflected. Still ends up in the hands of Gonzalez. Wallace good for 1 of her 2. Puts the score at 10-10. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cranston now back to Gonzalez. Pump fake. She's going to try the drive. Mid-range. No good. Rebound by McElroy. Wallace going to look to push. Only good things have happened when she's driven into the paint. McElroy, she's going to try the drive. Jumper, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Madeline Bamber. And that foul called on Isabel Gonzalez, so Madeline Bamber will go to the line. You know, that's one thing that these Mustangs have to learn. Even though they're down bodies and they're tired, you still got to play clean. You can't afford to have people go out for foul trouble. First shot is good for Bamber. Checking in is Lexi Winford. Gianna Shively going to take a seat, potentially for the remainder of this 2:35. Bamber second Lady Lion to score, besides Brianna McElroy. So 2 points, good for Madeline Bamber. Timeout called. Justin Winford going to talk it over with his girls. Take a timeout of our own.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Just like Best, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta. Big thanks to Diamond W Mercantile and Cook Oil for sponsoring this broadcast. Diamond W Mercantile currently running a 10% sale on all of their fantastic merchandise. For everything in their store is 10% off. I believe it's just a special holiday deal, so head on over to Diamond W Mercantile. Take advantage of this fantastic opportunity. Burley having an option inside, kicks out to Amato. Mustangs didn't have the look they want, so wisely kicking it out. Going to try again. Gonzalez, 3-ball. That time no good. Rebound Wallace. And Isabel Gonzalez, she's typically been good for 3 or 4 per night. Only 1 so far. Takeaway, Gonzalez, ball loose, and going the other way as Jocelyn James last to touch. Cranston, she's going to have it as we have crossed the 2-minute morning mark. Burley back up top to Cranston. Kenny, she's going to try to go to work on James. Picks up her dribble. Now to Amato. Inside Winford, she's going to try to go to Burley and just loses the ball. Ends up in the hands of number 32, Madeline Bamber. Mustangs now gifted that one.
See if they can make something of it.
Absolutely. Shot from Amato, good. Right on time, the call from Faith Rainier. How about that? Brianna McElroy. She's going to give to Wallace in the corner. Now up top, James looking inside. That's Heberly. Her shot a little short. Fighting, getting her own board. Ripping it away from Lexi Winford. Now McElroy is going to try on the inside. And we've got a charge call. McElroy, big push on the inside. Made it real easy for head ref. That's Greg Guzzo on the call, wasn't it? All right, cool. I'm slowly learning referees' names. I wish I had them more better. Cranston going to pass to Gonzalez on the right side. Looking inside. Getting it to Burley, but trapped in the corner. Charlie needing an option. And timeout called before the pass. 46 seconds on the clock. We're going to hear from Andreatta Well Services.
Andreatta Well Service designs, builds, services, and repairs well and water systems throughout southern Colorado. We provide well drilling, well rehabilitation, water pump systems, agricultural irrigation pipelines, septic systems, road construction, and general excavation services. As fifth-generation Walsenburg small business owners, we pride ourselves on being an active part of the local community. Good luck to all the student athletes competing today.
Big thanks to Andreatta Well Services. He's having a bit of a chuckle. 46 seconds on the clock here before the end of the half. Relatively low-scoring affair, but seeing good basketball, just not a high volume of shots, really.
I mean, I think the Mustangs are getting plenty of shots. They're just not falling. Like that one, just a little short.
That one, a good look from Isabel Gonzalez. Ran it off of the inbounds play.
I'd like to see the Mustangs push the pace a little bit in the second half. We've seen them play fast, and we know they play good when they play fast, but I feel like they're just kind of slowing it down a little too much.
Very true. They don't really have the ladies to try to run and gun the entire time. Great hands by Kennedy Cranston underneath. That's one thing the Lions need to do. They need to find their gear. They do outsize the Lady Mustangs, but they're not really playing like it. They're playing reserved. They're not really attacking. And that's one thing you can do against teams that don't have a very deep bench. You can attack the inside, make them foul you. They did that a little bit in this second quarter. Cranston now has it at the top. Looks like she's going to try to hold for this last shot. About 13 seconds to go. She's going to go left side, getting some movement. Poked away by Wallace. 6 seconds on the clock. Cranston going to skip pass. Ends up with her own board.
Oh.
And travel called. 2 seconds on the clock. Swink has a chance to heave one. Amato's going to try to pressure Wallace. McElroy, ooh, maybe lost the dribble when she was going for the shot, but that will do it for the first half. Score a dozen apiece. That will about do it for the first half of play. We'll be back in just a few after a word from our sponsors.
We know life takes you many places, and Branson School Online is here to ensure you receive a quality education wherever you are. Families work with experienced, Colorado licensed teachers in small class sizes, and with flexible schedules and customized learning plans, there's no reason not to join Branson School Online today. Visit our website and press the Apply Now button to begin the quick and easy process. For more information, please visit bransonschoolonline.com or call toll-free at 888-863-7850.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watauga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Andreatta Well Service designs, builds, services, and repairs well and water systems throughout southern Colorado. We provide well drilling, well rehabilitation, water pump systems, agricultural irrigation pipelines, septic systems, road construction, and general excavation services. As 5th-generation Walsenburg small business owners, we pride ourselves on being an active part of the local community. Good luck to all the student athletes competing today.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and rewatched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages based on sponsoring all the games in a given week, or sponsoring a specific team or teams.
Weekly ad packages start at 1 week between 8 and 12 games for $200 and go up to all 41 games for $800.
Team-based sponsorships are similarly priced.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way SaddleRock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit SaddleRockSolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
That is hot. What's hot? This. Bottom left, go down to where the source is. It's going to be at the very bottom of that list. Actually, Kim, now deactivate underneath the main picture. Look underneath the main picture. Look right underneath the main picture. Drop it, deactivate, activate. Okay, there you go. Perfect. And you turn back on. All right, we're good. This is not working either. That's okay. Well, back to it. It's fine. We're not using any of that.
There you go.
Now you're so far away.
I'm so sorry. If you want to scoot over, you can.
I am.
Okay.
I always feel like they could hear me breathing or something.
I mean, they might be able to, but it's not that big a deal. All right, and
What
we are.
happened to my pen? Oh.
I got you. No, we're. Oh, we are live, aren't we? Wait, are we? Oh, shoot. Sorry, folks. You've been able to hear all of our weird ramblings as we're getting some tech stuff set up, and we're. I thought our mute button worked, but it absolutely does not. Back to it, looking inside. That was number 30. Taylor Mendenhall couldn't get the shot to go. Kennedy Cranston going to run with it down the other way. Gives to Amato. Amato kicking back up to Winford. Jumper. That one no good. Winford's had some great shots tonight, just hasn't been lucky enough to let him fall. Here comes Wallace the other way. She's going to give out to James. James now back to Wallace, wide open on the baseline, and gets her shot to go. Lady Lions taking a lead. Faith, now if you were one of the coaches in the locker room, what would your halftime speech be to either team of these girls?
You know, I think both teams are playing really well, so I feel like the coaches really wouldn't have much to, like, fix, but just to, like, tell them that they just need to keep playing their game, and their shots are going to fall, or, you know, they're going to start getting the looks that they want.
Fair enough. And, you know, I think with the pace of this game being so slow, it could really benefit the Lady Lions to turn up the pace a little bit. They can put on some more pressure defensively and really try to force the Mustangs into bad decisions, bad shots, bad passes.
Yeah.
Try to get turnovers, just like that one. Here comes James the other way. Go ahead.
Or even to start pushing the ball a little bit more. I feel like that's really gets your team's energy up, and it is like a momentum game. You know, you need to have energy to be able to score. So I feel like everybody's energy is just a little down right now.
That's a great take, and just I think that has to do with the speed of the game.
And they might not want to push because they don't have a lot of girls, but, you know, sometimes there's just something you have to suck up.
Fair enough. And Mustangs, without any players on the bench right now, looking like Isabel Gonzalez is maybe getting treated for a bloody jersey, but unknown. That shot falls through. I missed out on who that bucket came from.
I missed it too, Brody. So I think it was either Hunter Wallace or Jocelyn James.
Seems like a fair enough assessment. Shively on the right side. Cranston at the top, able to wrangle it in. Kennedy looking for an option, gives to Shively. She's going to go corner for Charlie Burley. 3-ball, little long that time, rebounded by Heberly.
You know, usually they have a much better three-point shooting night, and none of these girls' shots are just wanting to fall.
You know, it could also do with the fact that this is kind of a late game for these girls. It started at 6 o'clock, it's 6:40 now, so typically we see these girls play a little bit earlier on in the day. I don't know if there's anything to do with it.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about that with my mom on the way over here. It felt kind of just late. I mean, the sun was already down by the time we were here. It's like,
It does kind of throw off the vibe and the feeling of the night, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit of a wild shot by Wallace on that last possession, went out of bounds. It's going to be Cranston coming back. Kennedy, she's going to try to make a move around James. Out to Shively. Shively 3-ball, her second one of the night. No good, rebound loose. Wrangled in
I feel
by
like
the
the
Lions.
Mustangs also haven't been rebounding very well either tonight.
Fair enough, and it can be kind of intimidating when you're in the block and you're giving up a few inches to a girl. Ooh, and that's very clear one on Charlie Burley. You can't get horizontal at all when you're going for those blocks. This will send Taylor Mendenhall to the line. How many points does Ms. Mendenhall have?
0.
There you go, thank you. And doesn't get that one.
She's been to the line twice, but she hasn't been able to convert yet, so maybe this is the one.
Ooh, just bounces out. And we're going the other way with it.
So quiet in the gym tonight, Brody.
Yep, some nights are like that when you don't see a whole lot of scoring. It's nothing a whole lot to get excited for, but we're going to see the ball swing this time. Motto going corner for Winford. Now up top to Cranston. Shively thought about the swing. Now back to Cranston. She's going to try the drive. She's going to look into the paint. Nice pass to Amato. Ooh, shot just couldn't find it. Burley able to wrangle it in. But dribbled on the line, going the other way. That was really good offense by Kennedy Cranston there. Great pass to Emma Amato. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Mendenhall gives to Heberly. Now out to James. She's going to try the runner and falls through. Nice little play by Jocelyn James.
See if the Lions can start to pull away here, Brody.
Yes, sir. Up by 4. That is the largest lead of this second half. Mustangs up by more in the first quarter. Amato into Winford. Swing the ball back out. Cranston thought about the drive. Has Burley. And that shot too strong. Wallace is going to try to push. McElroy couldn't get it to go. And Burley called for it. You know, that's frustrating as a defensive player. You want to go for that block. Picking up her third now is Charlie Burley. He's got to play smart. Brianna McElroy to the line. And currently having 9 points on the night for her squad. Make it 10. Isabel Gonzalez in the game now for Charlie. She'll sit with 3. Also in is Daisley Heberly, checking in for Jocelyn James. McElroy, second one is good. Double ones on the night for her, 11 points. Cranston, she's going to try to work all the way inside. Gets the jumper and is going to the line. Love to see some more of that for Kennedy Cranston. Cranston's free throw falls through. A little bit of miscommunication as Heberly couldn't decide if she wanted to be in the paint or not. Kennedy, second free throw, good as well. Her first 2 points of the contest. Wallace now going to try to make something happen for the Lions. She's going to give to, that is McElroy. Picks up her dribble now out to Wallace. Looking for Heberly on the inside. Now all the way back out to McElroy. And McElroy loses her feet, gives to Wallace. Rebound, Isabel Gonzalez. Kudos to Isabel, got a really good block out on that last possession. Ooh, and that pass a little too strong, and Milano maybe not quite ready for it. Checking back in is Jocelyn James. That'll be Charlotte Heberly taking a seat. 3 to go in the third. Wallace going inside. Ooh, hesitated on the dribble, and we're going back the other way. 4 points is the lead. Not an insurmountable feat at all for these Lady Mustangs, but they just need to maybe just get a little lucky. Put up some shots. Ooh, aggressive pass bounces off the head of Kennedy Cranston. She's going to end up with it. Now Amato finding Shively in the corner. Gianna Shively going to dribble around her. Skip pass to Gonzalez. She's going to launch a three. That one no good. Rebound. Heberly is going to have it. Passes out to Wallace. She's going to look all the way up the floor. Cranston able to pick it off. Pass intended for Jocelyn James. And she's going to be called for the reach, trying to get it back. Good awareness that time around by Kennedy Cranston. And she's coming up laughing as she caught that last passer directly in the noggin. Oh, Gonzalez loses her dribble, taken away by Hunter Wallace. She's going to be on the run, going up with it, and finishes. Great play by Hunter Wallace, making that her 8th point of the contest.
Just seeing a few too many mental mistakes right now. They're not playing as clean as we saw them play in the first half.
You know, and that could be due to the fact that they're down a girl, and they know they're down a girl. So a lot of these girls playing like they know they're not going to get any rest, so they're not really playing with the intensity that you can have when you know that you can get a breather in a minute. But that's just the level of mentality that these girls have to develop, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Here comes Hunter Wallace. She's going to go inside, putting up a runner. That one no good. Rebound by, let's see, that was Mendenhall. Couldn't get the putback. Cranston has her Mustangs down by 6, needing a response. Amato has it on the left side. Now swinging. Gonzalez really wants that 3-ball. Says no. Now gives to Shively in the corner. Looking inside for Lexi Winford. Just directly into the hands of Mendenhall, and McElroy couldn't handle it. Staying on this side of the floor as checking in is Madeline Bamber once again for the Lions. Cranston needing an option. Going to Gonzalez. Isabel, she's going to try to take it around the top. Now back to Cranston. Gonzalez, she's going to try to go to work. Inside runner is good. Nice little look from Kennedy.
You know, Lexi had that forward seal down there, so she wasn't able to do a job, and that allowed Kennedy to get in there and make a good play.
And we've got a moving screen is the call as Daisy Heberly got a little too in the way of Gianna Shively. A couple times those young ladies have collided.
Yeah, I feel like that screen up at the top has been moving every single time, but that time she kind of threw her arms at her just a little bit more noticeably.
Isabel couldn't get her shot to go. Good board by Heberly.
She's about 1 for 7 on her threes tonight.
You know what? But you keep shooting in the hopes that that 8th one's going to fall.
Well, statistically it should.
Very true. As Hunter Wallace gets that 18-footer to go. I actually don't know how far away the three-point line is. I've watched too much basketball to not know that. Isabel, she's going to try one more time. That one rebounded by Wallace. Time ticking down. And no shot goes up, and that will make the score 24-18. 6-point deficit for the Lady Mustangs. We'll see what they can do after we come back after a word from Branson School Online.
We know life takes you many places, and Branson School Online is here to ensure you receive a quality education wherever you are. Families work with experienced, Colorado licensed teachers in small class sizes, and with flexible schedules and customized learning plans, there's no reason not to join Branson School Online today. Visit our website and press the Apply Now button to begin the quick and easy process. For more information, please visit bransonschoolonline.com or call toll-free at 888-863-7850.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
And we're back, folks. Big thank you to LARCC Trucking, one of our network sponsors for the entirety of this 2023-2024 broadcasting year. Tonight's contests will mark the last contests of the 2023 year. So both teams hoping to end out 2023 with a win.
So at the start of this fourth quarter, Brody, what do you think the Mustangs could do to get back into this game?
You know, that's a great question, and I think that the result lies in just playing your game. We've seen Kennedy Cranston really play with – she's found a new gear. We see her looking for those drives. She just tried to split two defenders there. We've got a push, and there'll be a early first foul for the Lions. That one called on number 20, Jocelyn James, picking up her second. But if you're the Mustangs, I think you really rely on Kennedy Cranston. She's trying to create some shots. You're seeing a little bit of lethargy from the rest of the Mustangs, not really trying to actively get any looks. Faith, if you were the Lions coach, what would you say to your girls to really encourage them to close out this game strong? You're up by 6. What else do you want to do?
I'm going to tell them to be patient. You know, they can slow the pace down now. And be patient and just wait to get the shot that they know that they can make. You know, they don't have to force anything right now.
Absolutely. You're up by 6, but the way this game's scoring has been, that really feels more like 10 or 12 in this game.
Yeah, it does.
Couple quick fouls on that last possession. Taylor Mendenhall picks up her first, giving the Mustangs a little bit of a fresh look. Cranston's going to have it at the top. Gonzalez looking for an option. They've got 2 girls in the paint right now, Winford and Burley. That ball on the ground. Tie up, and we're going the other way. You know, that's one thing that I've actually seen less of this year than I've expected, is less tie-ups.
Yeah, that was only the second one of the game. I know last year it was like...
It was every other possession, it felt like.
But, you know.
Nice inside pass. Mendenhall, that's textbook right there.
Yeah, that was beautifully executed, and Mendenhall gets her first 2 points of the game, you know. She's been to the free throw line a couple of times, but she just hasn't been able to convert.
Yes, sir. Caught the Mustangs out of position. They're going to want to fix that this next time down the court. Cranston, she's going to pull the 3. That one off the back iron. Rebound in the hands of Hunter Wallace.
I think the Mustangs should turn up their defensive intensity here just a little bit.
Yeah, I think...
Get steals just like that.
Lexi Winford, she plays aggressively, and she'll get you a steal every now and then. Motto, nice little short shot is good. Emma Motto leading the Mustangs with 10 points. We've been kind of waiting a whole lot of the year for Emma Motto to kind of turn it on, one of the junior leaders for this Mustang squad.
The crowd's starting to fire up just a little bit, Brody. Let's see if that helps the Mustangs.
They can feel the Mustangs wanting to fight, and that is a foul called on Brianna McElroy, her second offensive foul of the game. She's really been trying to move through Kennedy Cranston most of the night.
You see that a lot in girls basketball. Girls want to put their elbows into you to try to keep the ball away from you instead of, you know, turning their body in a way that you won't be able to reach it. I don't know why, but that is just something that happens all the time.
I'm sure you don't know anything about playing like that.
Oh, I was a great ball handler, Brody. I didn't have to stick my arm into people.
All right. We'll have to go to the tape on to confirm that fact.
I mean, just when I run into people, that's different.
Fair enough. And we've got a block on the floor. Winford trying the drive, and Mendenhall going to pick up her second. And that will be the 4th foul of the quarter already for the Swink Lady Lions. We're getting dangerously close to putting the Mustangs into double bonus, which could be this new lease on life that the Mustangs need. Gonzalez, here's another way they could get back into it. 3-ball good for Isabel. 6 points
they're
on the
starting
night.
to heat up just a little bit, Brody. It's going to make this game interesting, I
Very
hope.
true. Deficit only 3 points now. And
yeah, like that. Let's see how Kennedy can finish this.
All the way in, and good left-hand layup. Love to see this freshman stepping up.
I know Kennedy is having a big game.
Lexi Winford, she's going to try this time. Going up through contact and blocked by Hunter Wallace. Lady Lions looking like they're going to try to respond. We've got a timeout. Walter James going to get his girls lined up before they can, this gets a little too crazy. We're going to take a second ourselves so we don't get too crazy.
Andreatta Well Service designs, builds, services, and repairs well and water systems throughout southern Colorado. We provide well drilling, well rehabilitation, water pump systems, agricultural irrigation pipelines, septic systems, road construction, and general excavation services. As 5th-generation Walsenburg small business owners, we pride ourselves on being an active part of the local community. Good luck to all the student athletes competing today. Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
And we're back, folks. Big thanks to all of our sponsors who have stepped up and helped make this Saddle Rock Sports Network broadcasting journey possible. Faith has caught a case of the giggles up here in the box. We don't need to explain why. Here's Hunter Wallace having the ball in the corner, tipped away. It's going to stay Swink ball. Lady Lions, they can feel the Mustangs hot on their trail.
Yep, I feel like they got the crowd into it. I talked about momentum a little bit earlier, and I feel like they're starting to get the momentum. And that's not something the Lions want the Mustangs to have, you know?
Absolutely. Great take, and we've got a foul inside. Lexi Winford a little too aggressive on that deflection, picking up her 4th. Something she needs to be aware of. Mustangs can't afford her fouling out.
And I don't think Coach can afford to take her out right now either. She's playing great defense. She's made a few good plays down here, so I think she's just going to have to play
She's going to have to play smart basketball.
Yep.
James looking inside for, that was a shot put up by Heberly, fouled by Burley. Sends Heberly to the line. A couple quick fouls for the Lady Mustangs. 2 team fouls on the quarter. 4 fouls also for Charlie Burley. Absolutely not a position the Mustangs want. Shively set to check in, I would assume, for one of those 2 young ladies. Heberly, first free throw, no good. Shively now in for Burley. Expect her to return fairly soon, as Mustangs really can't afford to have her outside of the paint. No points on this contest for Charlie Burley.
That's not something we usually see from her, huh, Brody?
Very true. That shot from Heberly, no good, but a lane violation. And we'll be going the other way. Yeah, typically Charlie has been one of the Mustangs' more efficient offensive producers, but as she's kind of been shut down by some of the Swink bigs in the middle, they've really just been short that offensive option.
I also feel like she hasn't gotten very many looks tonight. Like, she maybe has had the ball twice in the post, so.
Very true. And when she has gotten the ball, she's been quick to rotate out.
Yeah, I feel like maybe she's just a little scared of the matchup.
And that's a foul on Lexi Winford. Honestly, smart play by Hunter Wallace going at Winford. That's going to be her 5th, and she is. Actually, we'll see who this gets called on.
They have it up as her 4th on the scoreboard, so maybe we kept count wrong.
You know, I also could just not know how to count.
Yeah, I get that, Brody. I know how to do like algebra, but 1, 2,
Counting's
3.
hard, man. Bro, I've been doing calculus for my engineering classes at school, but it just like that means I can't count. Like the 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. That's
You got like
too complicated, man.
Calculator out to do 1 + 1, fingers, all of that.
Absolutely. I got to count on my fingers and my toes, and we get above 10. It's not a good look.
Obviously, college is something that has taught you well.
Very true. I mean, I've made a lot of great friends, but math is not one of them.
Oh, for sure, buddy. I know exactly how you feel.
So, folks, if we're actually going to keep the action right here with the rest of this minute-long timeout. But one of our things at the Saddle Rock Sports Network, you kind of heard in that little info thing at halftime that we are a student-powered broadcasting network. So both Faith and myself, we're both students, but at college, I go to the University of Denver, up in Denver. And Faith, tell us a little bit about your school.
I go to West Texas A&M in Canyon, Texas.
Sweet. And how is that? You're about halfway through your freshman year. What's
Honestly, it's a great college. It's big, but it's not as big as some schools, so I feel like it has a good sense of community. I know a lot of people, and it's just honestly a really great place. Awesome.
Love to hear it. And you're still too cool to you're not quite too cool to not come back for Christmas break, which is awesome.
I was almost too cool. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. I'd love to be that cool, Brody, but
That free throw good by Hunter Wallace. Might get there eventually.
might get there.
Emma Motto, she's going to have it on the left side. Mustangs down by 2. Shively's 3 ball. Ooh, that one almost good.
Those are shots they have to take, though, and I'm proud to see G be aggressive.
Absolutely. Great up-court pass from McElroy to Wallace. Cranston just got in the way and deflected it. Could have gone for a whistle there, but on the loose ball, that can just kind of go either way.
I love what I'm seeing from Kennedy. She's really stepped up this game. The last couple of games, she's just been in charge of just getting the ball up the court and setting up the offense. But tonight we're seeing her attack and rebound and play really good defense. She's hustled the entire time.
Yes, ma'am. Heartbreaking bounce on that last possession for the Lions, but Isabel really thought about that 3 ball. They're going to try to get some rotation. Cranston going to a model on the left side. She's going to try a 3 ball. No good. Rebound McElroy. And if you're the Mustangs, you're down by 2, so you can afford to take a dribble off of that 3 ball. Get a look from a shorter range. Pass up the floor for Amato. Ooh, just couldn't bring it in.
Oh, man.
That's one that you want to have back.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker. But with 2:54 left in the game, there's a lot of basketball to be played. Mustangs down by 2. Wallace going to try to make something happen for her Lions. McElroy gives back to Wallace. She's going to go back to James at the top, looking inside. I believe that was Mendenhall. Kicks out to McElroy. 3 ball, good. Although I believe the referees called that a long 2-point. Foot was on the line.
McElroy went quiet there for a while, but she scored when it counted.
Absolutely, she's been productive, but she's only hibernating. Gonzalez 3 ball, no good. She has 2 on the night.
Yeah, she has 2 on the night, but
she's also gone quiet.
Shooting them very efficiently.
Very true. Mustangs hoping for that to change.
But, that's something they got to do. They can't be afraid to take those shots.
100%.
Doesn't matter if you're shooting good tonight.
Wallace, she's going to try again, going down the left side, poked out by Gonzalez, staying on the side of the floor. I don't know why I said it like that. After you say so many words talking about basketball, your brain kind of turns to mush. But this is the last 2 games that we'll be broadcasting for the year.
Risky pass there, but...
Ooh, Wallace almost had it. Jump ball called, going the other way. Mustang's going to take possession. Cranston going to give to Gonzalez. Now this is where the Mustangs want to set up an offense. They want to try to get a look that they're comfortable with. So maybe an inside-outside look from Burley to Amato, something of that nature. Skip pass all the way over to Amato. Pump fake. Cranston. Now Winford, she's going to try the drive. 1 dribble jumper. Too strong. Rebounded by Heberly.
They're really going to have to pick up the pressure right here, get the stop, and, get a score.
Absolutely, but you don't want that aggressiveness to lean into fouls.
I feel like, honestly, that was a good foul. Stop the clock and let the girls, set up and have time to think about it. 'Cause sometimes whenever you run the ball down the court, it doesn't exactly get you where you want to be.
Very true. And that time, Emma Amato picking up that foul. Now 4 fouls apiece for each team. We'll be back in just a second.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
And we're back, folks. Got about minute 30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 25-29 is your score in favor of the Swink Lady Lions. McElroy, she's going to try to be the sure hands that these Mustangs need. Cranston going for the steal. These Lions need rather. Here comes Lexi Winford on the other side. Layup attempt, and falls through.
Lexi's first points of the night, but they came at a crucial time.
Absolutely. She's played so hard all of this game, playing with 4 fouls, though. McElroy in the corner. She's going to look for an option. Dribbling out and around a screen from Wallace. Mid-range jumper, no good. Couldn't be brought down by Mendenhall. Cranston going to have it come the other way. Doesn't have the numbers, but she's going to try inside. Swinging the ball to Gonzalez. Throws it up. Ooh, no good. Heartbreaker of a miss.
I don't think that was the right shot to take in that situation, Brody.
And you know, that's... What do you think would have been a better shot?
I think they should have pulled it out and set something up, given a chance to run their offense instead of just rushing it up. You could tell Isabel, she wasn't ready to shoot that shot, but she was just a little rushed.
That's true, and you still have 45 seconds on the clock. Anytime you're under a minute, you can really start to get hurried. So that timeout was called by Swink, so he's going to want to get his girls in the right mindset to finish out this game.
Yeah.
You are up by 2, so what you want to do is you want to get a high consistency shot. We've seen Heberly and Mendenhall, they've gotten good looks on the inside, just been unlucky on the bounces. So I would expect them to maybe get an inside look, kick out to McElroy or Wallace, really probably just McElroy, and try to get up a mid-range jumper that has a high potential for going in.
Yeah.
Interesting choice by Coach Winford here. Charlie Burley staying on the bench.
I think he's going to try to rotate her offense-defense.
Ooh, that's an interesting thought. And looking like the Mustangs are going to bring a full-court man-to-man press.
I think there was just a little bit of confusion right there. No, they didn't switch on the defender, but good help from Lexi.
Very true. Wise play by the Lions. Here comes Wallace. She has the luxury to hold. Mustangs do have some fouls to give. Electing not to so far. 30 seconds on the clock. Cranston going for it. She's going to get the takeaway. Kennedy Cranston on the run. All the way down, going up with it. Oh, looking for the whistle. Couldn't get it. 17 seconds on the clock. Mustangs needing a foul here.
10 seconds, you got a foul.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. And
oh, man, Kennedy's got my heart racing.
Very aggressive play there from the freshman. We'll be back in just a second. We're going to let our heart rate settle once we're back after this minute worth of commercials. Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
And we're back, folks. Big thanks to our sponsor. Sorry if you caught a little bit of behind baseball there, talking about random stuff. Wallace on the inbound. Mustangs needing to foul. Cranston gets her. Travel called. Ooh, lucky break for the Mustangs. Cranston trying to foul.
I think Wallace thought that she was going to get fouled there, so she just started taking steps, just wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, but she stepped too early, and we've got another timeout.
they hadn't called anything yet, and she was. Whew.
And yeah, we're actually just going to keep it here. Since we just had a commercial break. We're just getting the scoreboard cam adjusted. We got about 8 seconds to go when we resume play.
What do you think, Brody? Go for the 3 or go for an easy 2?
I don't know. I think you play for the tie here. I don't know. The competitor in me says you want to go for the shot. You want to put it in. Let's see. Isabel technically has been the most. She has been the most efficient shooter. Well, not the most efficient shooter. She's made the most points off of threes.
Yeah.
But you've seen Jonna Shively make good looks, so I would expect maybe do a little bit of a diversion play type thing. From Isabel to Gianna, maybe ever shoot it. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a hard call. I don't think I could ever be a coach because I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
But.
Or either that, or you put it in Kennedy's hands, drive her into the paint, try to go for a foul, go to the line for 2.
And I'm surprised that Swink is staying in their zone right now. They're not going to come out and pressure it too much.
6 seconds on the clock. Ball on the floor. Cranston tie up. Charlie Burley has it. Going up to contact. Foul called before the clock expired. Charlie Burley going to the line. Chance to send this game to overtime.
Wow.
My goodness, Faith.
I thought all hope was lost, and then Charlie just happened to get that one up. And
great awareness to put the shot up.
You know, it's hard for free throws, though, because
this is the most high-pressure free throw situation you could ever possibly be in. The paint is vacated. Charlie Burley. First free throw good. You know, I thought this game was slow as we were starting.
It really picked up and made it interesting in the last couple of minutes, don't you think, Brody?
It went from 0 to 10 real quick.
Oh, yeah. Like, this is the kind of game that I live for.
100%. Oh, heartbreaker
You know, Swink's going to come away with the win with this one, but the Mustangs, they tried their heart out till the very end.
Very true. And, you know, that was a good game.
Yeah, and I hope Charlie doesn't beat herself up, you know. She's a freshman, you know. I mean, most of us, I think 99% of us being put in that position wouldn't make both free throws.
Very true. That's just tough for anybody.
But, like, that's something to build on, you know, like that grit that they had, you know, the fight that they had in the last couple of minutes. So
very true. And that's something you go into practice like, hey, this is what happens. The free throws can win or lose games.
Yep.
And you would have had a shot at overtime for that one.
Yep.
And well, that'll about do it for this broadcast, folks. We'll be back in about 12 minutes for the boys' game for the Kim Branson Mustangs against the Swink Lions. Should be an interesting matchup, and we'll have the broadcast. Keep an eye on your YouTube or Facebook, as you'll see a entirely new stream, entirely new video for that matchup. We'll be back covering it for you in about 11 minutes.